See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more? See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No R&R's, the bar is raised. If you know me, know I can bar for days. Nothing to prove cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more? See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more? Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. A date on Super Bowl Sunday awaits one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. Brown with a return here. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. His drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just one.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now, after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. On first down, it's Wilson. Thielen's got it. Complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front and to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Here's 2nd and 7. Fits it through the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Motion man left is Brown. Sticking in the air with Wilson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Elliott will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And look at this return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's dropped at the 37 after pushing this forward a bit. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 37. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams finish off their opening drive. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Rams start off well to tie things 7-7. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Elliott running out of the gun. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. The defense calls a timeout. That's their 1st. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Buying some time left. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
19, Tiger, 19.
Wilson now from the gun. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Pass play on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Trying to get outside with Henry. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Setting up a throw. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. We're going for this. Finds his target, Allen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the... You get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They go play action here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. From the 40 on 2nd down. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Working quickly here. To the air, 3rd and long. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that makes it 4th down. Back to throw. Oh, it's the screen, pass complete. On the move, past the 40. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And this one doesn't go far. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Looking to the air here. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throwing from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Rams break the tie here in the 1st. Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. They run it from the gun with Elliott. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and... About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll have it 2nd and 8.
70 range, 60 in.
From the 42. Brought in by Elliott. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They're set up at the 35 now. Wilson on 1st and 10. Complete out to the right. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Wilson has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On the toss, here's Elliott. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That one gains 7. And the Seahawks will have a first down. From the red zone now. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find a home there. Just got a hand up on that to break it up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he has it down to the 8-yard line of the play. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
19 right. Check up.
Here's Wilson to the air. This one's caught. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. Defense shows blitz. Wilson. Catch is made in close. It's a Seattle touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He'll get this to Henry. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, a run for Henry. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, Next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball could go right over their head.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 6 now. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself, but he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it to his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Quick throw left side, complete. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Brown with a return here. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 7 Pirates. Go.
Wilson now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Elliott. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. He's on the move. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's going to be 4th and short.
Come 19. Come 19. Ready. Buffalo 18. Check go.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
60 Eagles. 60.
Sticking in the air with Wilson. Flush down now to his left. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Tick, tick, tick. Tick-tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Seahawks earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie this game at 21. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Kenny Moore there to make the stop. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing it just before halftime. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. The drive begins with Henry. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They'll look to throw. He's going deep. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He's looking deep once again. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Brown with a return here. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. That'll be complete to Elliott. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 38-yard line. Trap 60, 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60.
Second and 1. Able to find Ertz. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
70 range. Mustang 19.
Back now, pressure on its way. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Offense up to the line fast. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Second down now, 7 to go. Elliott straight ahead. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Wilson to throw on 3rd and 2. Rolling left, buying some time. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Back to throw it. He's got a man left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks start the second half with some needed points. Tucker able to tack on the extra points. And the Seahawks tie us up 28-all. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Jukes one defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he gets this one to the 49 on a solid pickup. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Allen there to haul it in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 32. That's incomplete left side.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Throw left side, complete. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Henry. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Rams take a third-quarter lead. Prater adds the PAT. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Brown with a return here. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Here's Wilson to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That one's caught along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st down throw from Wilson. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. Elliott's on 1st and 10. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Go.
On 2nd down, a run with Elliott. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. A give on 3rd to Elliott. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down.
Right here. Let's go. Dragon 60. Ready.
Looking to throw. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie this game 35 apiece. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. And after that last-second score in the 3rd, we'll resume play with a kickoff. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Dumped off to his running back. Has some daylight through the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Trying to throw here out of the gun. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense up to the line fast. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Henry on the catch. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 4th quarter lead. Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
He can run it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Give him 13 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Thielen's got it. Complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks now trail by just a point in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. Cut out left. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Here's Henry on the option. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Working quickly here. From midfield on 2nd down. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Pass play coming here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
That's taken in by Henry. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down. Still sticking with the passing game. Gets his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have first and goal. They'll run here with Henry. We'll take it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a fourth-quarter lead. Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Let's go. 19 Lions. Take go.
Wilson now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks down by 7. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Ready.
Rush coming for Wilson. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. And it's going to be second down.
Warrior 70. Go.
Here he is to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Elliott running out of the gun. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
18 Shut up.
Here he is to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Let's go now.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done. There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. He's down to a knee, and they've done it. They're going to be playing in the Super Bowl. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So keep that second and short play in your back pocket. The penalty goes ahead.
I signed my deal up on the PJ and hopped out a parachute. I'm geeked on next week, back no more features, I might just start you. I'm geeked on next week, back no more features, I might embarrass you. Yeah, glow, stomp a little with some shell toes. Yeah, glow, slapping, rapping, making bail. Yeah, glow, two-tone Cartier match the nails. Yeah, glow, no competition, these stale. Yeah, glow, curving, no curving, my layers. Yeah, glow, say they get money, but I can't tell. Running circles around these snail. Yeah, glow. And my bumping up in the jail. On the big glow, where you been at? Mine, everywhere I'm working hard. Maybach and G-Wagon truck. Got M&M's in my garage.